Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to the Borderlands video. So yesterday there was a bunch of news regarding Borderlands 4, the price and stuff like that. Also the specs, which is a big thing I want to talk about today. But yeah, I just wanted to break down everything with you guys, tell you what I think of it and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's just go over everything. And if we move on to the Steam page, we can actually see that they've published the prices for Borderlands 4 on release. So you can pre-purchase Borderlands 4 right now for 70 bucks. And so I'm gonna go back to that point in very soon because I have a bunch to say about that. The next thing will be the Deluxe Edition, which will contain a bunch more of things. I'm gonna break it down in a few moments. I just want to finish that point real quick. So the Deluxe Edition will be 100 euros for me, and it's probably 100 USD for you guys. So lastly, we have the Borderlands 4 Super Deluxe Edition, which is 130 euros for me, and it will be, I believe, 140 US dollars for you guys. So one thing that screams to me right now, Borderlands 4 being priced at like $80 for the base game and God knows what for the rest. And it's actually already that, because if you count, and come with me for that one, so if we go real quick convert the USD into euros, you can see that 70 euros for me, it's actually 80 US dollars for you. So what does that tell me? This is telling me that yes, the base game is only priced 70, only 70 bucks for you guys, and yes, it's only a 10 bucks increase and not a 20 like we feared, but the rest of the world is actually taking the L on that one and taking the full price, because 70 euros is not 70 dollars right now. I don't know if you've seen, you probably live in it right now as speak, but your country is not doing so hot right now, so is your money, and 70 euros is, it's like 80 of your currency, so it's not the same, and yet they're priced the same amount regardless of where you live. So that's a first like hint to me that something fishy is happening. So the next thing will be to compare the second price, which is like 100 bucks. So if we look at it, 100 euros is 115 USD. So there's already a big increase happening here, and the outrageous one, it's the last one actually, which is like 130 euros for me, and I know for a fact that it is 130 dollars for you guys. So if we convert that into dollars, it's like 140 euros, it's 150 dollars. And so yes, you have seen half of the feared increase we were all expecting only in your country, maybe Canada and something like that, but the rest of the world is taking the L and taking the full-on raised price that we all feared. So it's not that much a win. I've seen people being like, yeah, it could have been better, because you're not concerned maybe, but that's not the best thing for the consumers. Like, it's clearly sending a message to Europeans, and I don't like to see that at all, because my money is worth more than yours and it should be taken in consideration. So another small thing I want to touch on today, it's this video, which I'm gonna link in the description down below. So this is a series that Gearbox started to show the behind the scene, the Vault Hunters and stuff like that, the arts, and what has got behind the making of Borderlands 4. So if you're into that, again, it's in the description down below, and otherwise, let's keep going. We can see, if we go a little bit further on the page, on the Steam page, that there's a bunch of details that has been revealed also. For example, if we go down into this, we can see how the game is gonna be laid down when you buy it. So if you buy the base game at 70 bucks, you get the base game and you get the Gilded Glory pack, which is something I'm gonna break down a little bit more just after we finish this first. If you get the Deluxe Edition, the simple Deluxe Edition, you get also the Bounty Pack bundle and the Fireworks Fury. So I believe this is a skin or something like that. The Bounty Pack bundle is actually pretty dope. And lastly, if you take the Super Deluxe Edition, obviously you get everything that I've already said, and you also get the Vault Hunter pack and the Ornate Order pack. So the Vault Hunter pack is also a big thing, And so let's break it down. So first of all, the Gilded Glory, it's like skins and stuff like that. It's like a Vault Hunter skin, a gun skin, and a Eco 4 skin. So not that big. Same for the Super Deluxe, you get like skins and stuff like that. But the main thing that you're gonna crave and you're gonna want and you're gonna need, I believe, is that list. First of all, the pre-purchase bonus, the Gilded Glory pack, just listing what's inside of it, we don't care much. So the Fireox Fury weapon skin, not much info, but I believe it's that thing. Next we have the Bounty Pack Bundle, which is what we're in for. So there's 4 unique areas featuring new missions and new unique bosses. So it has been stated by Gearbox on Twitter, Blue Sky and stuff like that, that those 4 areas with new missions and unique bosses are gonna be like Headhunters pack, like it used to be on Borderlands 2, if you recall. It's like short DLC of a small area with few missions, a cool boss, and some loot. So that's probably how it's gonna go. There's like 4 vault cards like there used to be in Borderlands 3 at the end of its cycle. They used to give us vault cards, so it's a way to make us like go after something forever without like it expiring. Anyways, the next thing, new gear and weapons, which is it's to be expected, obviously. New Vault Hunters cosmetics, so that's cool, and also new vehicles with new cosmetics, so that's whatever. So the ornate order that you get into the Super Deluxe Edition, it's 4 Vault Hunter skin, 4 Vault Hunter heads, 4 Vault Hunters bodies, I believe 1 per Vault Hunter. And so lastly, the Vault Hunter packs, which is 2 new playable Vault Hunters. So it is absolutely confirmed and true, the rumor were absolutely right. There is 2 new playable Vault Hunters that are gonna be coming within the first year of support from Gearbox. That's cool, I prefer that than a 4th skill tree or something like this. There's also 2 new maps, new gear and weapons, new Vault Hunters cosmetic, and new Eco 4 cosmetics. But the 2 new map regions are bigger than it seems, because they've said in a tweet, I believe, that it's actually 2 DLCs, not like Headhunters and stuff like that, 2 real DLCs. Those 4 unique areas with new missions and unique bosses are gonna be like Headhunters pack from Borderlands 2, and those 2 map regions are gonna be 2 new DLC stories with new regions and stuff like that. So it's like 6 DLC plus 2 Vault Hunters DLC, no news for level cap increase and stuff like that. I believe that's gonna be 3 updates that they're gonna do if they do so in the first year. There's no news of takedowns and stuff like that like in Borderlands 3, but I believe it's because they made something cool within the game already and they don't need to give that as downloadable content. So within the next few weeks they're gonna show us more of what's to be expected from those. So in a few days there's gonna be some streams of people getting their hands on Borderlands 4 and trying it for the first time. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. And so there's one thing I'd like to clear before we move on to the specs, which is that, yes, I do not support the practice of prices that they've applied there. I know you feared the price going to $80, so we're gonna put it to 70 so that you're not mad at us, but in fact, you guys, if you're from US, that only protects you. And then the rest of the world is taking the L. I love Borderlands and I'm gonna take it because I love it. I need the next one. I crave it. I wanna play it. But I'm not happy with that. And so as much as I hate that practice, I wanna emphasize one thing that I've seen everywhere. People seem to think that because there's like a first year roadmap of content that is been already published, that it's just Gearbox making part of the game. They just cut snippets here and there and turned that into paid content for later to charge you more when it could have been part of the first game. But I think you misunderstand the situation if you think that because I dislike corporations, big ones and stuff like that. It's not a reality. The reality is that they've been working for years on the main game, which is touching its end, so that's why we're gonna be able to play it soon. And they've also said they will want to expand on stuff, and so those DLCs and those free content that we're gonna get on top, those Vault Hunters, those new areas and stuff, it's gonna get worked on as soon as the game releases, as well as they're gonna work on patches and like updating the game constantly like they used to do for Borderlands 3 for like a year of free patches every week or so. So I believe they're gonna do that. They say they're gonna take care of the game the same way they've already said, so it's a good thing. And so the last thing I wanna touch on today, it's the spec. So I'm gonna zoom on the screen right now, you should see it. This is the requirements for the minimum setup, and this is the requirement for the recommended setup. So one thing that's pretty interesting in the minimum setup is that it's pretty high. Like I was about to upgrade my PC to a certain standard, but I'm seeing like I'm barely gonna be above of the minimum of that game. I must admit that scared me a bit, because I always thought like I was so close to get a setup that if I put a tiny bit more money in it, I will never have to think on it unless there's like a big revolution in the industry for the requirement settings and stuff like that for at least five good years, maybe 10. What I realized by taking this, I'm barely above it, and maybe in 2-3 years from now it's gonna be the minimum requirement for many new games. And so yes, that is a scary thing, where every aspect of the consumer life is becoming crazier by the minute, and that's something to take in consideration. So this decision must not be made lightly. I believe if you watch this video until there, you're capable of making a good decision for your own. So yes, the price are high, the stakes should be great. That's you who decides if it's a good balance or not. That's all I wanted to say regarding Borderlands 4. I made a video recently that should appear on the corner over there, that's like talking about my new Discord server, which I've been away recently because I had a problem, my share was broken and stuff like that. Otherwise, click the link in the description down below to move to a new and better version of my Discord. It's just a place for a community to grow, and so I'm hoping to see you there. I'm hoping to see you enjoy yourself over there, and hey, maybe make new friends. In those crazy times where there's AI everywhere and everything is like false and people jumps on everyone for no reason, I'm just hoping that this could be a nice place where people feel safe and can hang out together. So if you're seeking something like that, you're more than welcome to enter. It's free. And yeah, before I end the video, just a quick reminder, a friendly reminder that if you haven't already, you can click on the subscribe button and on the like button. I've rambled for far too long in this video, so it's time to end it. We'll see you in the next one, so you take care guys, and yes, stay safe.